right, welcome to the State of the School. We're glad to have you join us. First of all, I want to say that the mission of the school is to learn, grow, and serve in the name of Jesus Christ. The school was founded in 1851, and we have been nurturing young minds for 174 school years. So next year will be our 175th school year. So very, very exciting.
Okay, we've been very blessed in the past several years to have a lot of growth in our enrollment. In 22 school year, I believe, we had a total of 86 children in our school. This current school year, which is 25-26, we have 115 students, 88 in K-8 and 27 in pre-K. Our pre-K has seen a ton of growth over the past year, so that's been really exciting. We've been bringing in big kindergarten classes, so our younger classes that feed the rest of the school have been overflowing, and that's just really exciting. We've had 15% growth just from the past school year to this year, and 40% growth overall since 2022. So that's kind of an exciting position to be in as a school, and we are excited to share Jesus with more families. We have 13 teaching faculty, 9 of which are full-time, and several people that support our school and our programs in lots of different capacities, whether it's volunteering or part-time support staff like aides or office staff. But we have a lot of people that are dedicated to this mission and making it a success.
As always, spiritual growth is super, super important to what we do here at Trinity. Number one being Jesus' love is always shown. It's the number one thing. Whenever I give parents a tour, I always say we are not a school that is Christian, but we are a Christian school. You know, Jesus always comes first in everything we do. We have a faith-integrated curriculum. I teach creation science to my middle schoolers. I'm teaching that right now. It's my favorite thing to teach. So we integrate faith into everything we do. We have chapel every Wednesday. Daily devotionals in the classroom, and the teachers meet daily for devotions as well. All the students have the opportunity of having prayer partners, so that would be a student in the school is partnered up with a congregation member, and they are able to write letters and connect in different ways throughout the school year and pray for each other, and it's just such a great way to keep our school and church connected. We also have social emotional learning programs that are faith-based. And we have a full-time youth and family minister at the church that works closely with our school students. So we're just really excited always about the different ways we can integrate Jesus into every single day at Trinity. We do, as our mission is to learn, grow, and serve, we do a lot of service projects. So some of the charities that we support in recent years, school year or two, are Lutheran Disaster Relief, Family Promise Ministries, Lutheran Braille Workers, and more. Local involvement, we've worked with the West Seneca Food Pantry, again, Family Promise, local shut-ins, Pioneer in the Lake, and Meals on Wheels. Globally, we have worked with Poetis Christian School in Zambia, the Upper Room Orphanage in Haiti, Operation Christmas Child, and Garuna Kids in Cambodia. So even just currently, right now, like as I'm standing here, we have a collection going on for Family Promise, which is a family homeless ministry in Buffalo. We're starting next week with Lutheran Schools Week. The kids are making crafts and baked goods to sell to each other in school. It's our Buy Kids for Kids craft sale that they will be supporting Poetis Christian School in Zambia. The Upper Room Orphanage, we do a dress down day once a month where the kids bring in $1 to support the Upper Room Orphanage. Our current chapel offerings are going to Garuna Kids in Cambodia. Christmas time, we've just made cards for the Meals on Wheels program, so we're constantly looking for ways that we can serve locally, nationally, and globally. Academic excellence, we're not just a Christian school, but we are an academically strong Christian school. Our test scores from this past, our 7th and 8th graders take state tests. So the test scores in the past school year, our 7th and 8th graders were 89% proficient in ELA or math. That means they received a 3 or 4. And the state average for that is 56% in ELA and 54% in math. Our class sizes are 12 to 1 in our core subjects, and homeroom and special subjects like art, music, PE are 17 to 1. We do have aides in pre-K kindergarten and combined specials for 1st and 2nd grade and 3rd and 4th grade. support services that we are able to provide are academic intervention services for ELA and math. We also have resource room once a week for students that need a little bit of extra help. And our West Seneca special education services are in the building every day working with students that qualify.
This is kind of improvements, kind of a little bit of general information also. It's interesting, just kind of a fun fact, a lot of people think of our school as like a Southtown school. We actually have 15 different districts represented, all the way from Kenton up north to Gowanda down south, and almost all the districts in between. So we have 15 different school districts represented here with our student body. And busing is provided for many of those districts, all of them within 15 miles, excluding Buffalo, just because the cities don't provide busing to the towns. But busing is provided for a lot of our students, which makes kind of just being able to come to the school accessible for them. We're always looking for ways to improve our actual physical plant here at school, kind of being good stewards of our school building. In 24-25, so the last school year, we kind of restructured one of our locker rooms and split it apart so that we were able to add a student services room, which was so needed, because as Katie was saying just a moment ago, we have people that are coming in all the time to provide services to our students, whether it be speech or OT or academic support services, and we need space to do that. We've had kids, overflowing in hallways and different things in past years, but we were able to add that dedicated student services room as a space for that learning to happen, along with our library that we utilize for that as well. We also utilize classrooms over in the church daily because, again, our student body is overflowing and we need more space. So we have 3 classrooms over in the church that we utilize, which required a lot of renovation over the past couple of years. That was done, including to the bathrooms in the church as well. So we made that a focus to make that a beautiful and functional learning space for our students that utilize the church classrooms. This coming spring, we're excited because we received a generous donation from a family that is going to allow us to put an outdoor learning space, kind of partway around the path that goes around our property near the playground, a little bit away from the playground so it's not too noisy. But we are excited to be able to have space outside where a teacher can just take their class for a period or a read aloud or just anything that lends itself to being able to enjoy God's creation while they're learning. So we're excited to be able to do that this spring. Also, this spring we're excited to begin working with an architect. The church and school recently hired an architect to come up with different plans for options for possible expansions. This is just the very, very early stages of planning and visioning and exploring this opportunity. So we're excited to work with the architect and see what he has to say, but we would also welcome you to join with us in support. Let us know if you have ideas or ways that you think you can support us in that endeavor. So again, just the early stages, but very exciting to look towards growth and planning for that in the future. As we've had to adapt to growth because of our expanding enrollment, we have in the past couple of years split first and second grade full day, so they're each their own individual classroom. They used to be a combined class. This coming year, we're adding an additional pre-K3 program to accommodate a need for that we see coming in with early childhood students. And in the future, we are looking to split third and fourth grade full day. They're split now in the morning for all their core subjects and combined in the afternoon. So we're looking to split them for full day, as well as expanding some of our programming to support our students. Along with academics and our faith-based curriculum, we also have a very vibrant student life. So there's lots of different things that we have going on at school all the time. There's always some kind of club or some kind of sport going on. We have many different clubs, which can vary from year to year depending on interest and different people to lead the clubs. But this current year we had cheer club, Lego club, STEM club, board game club, running club, cooking club, craft club, and those range depending on the club, all the way from kindergartners that are able to participate through 8th grade. We have soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, and volleyball in the spring. So students 3rd grade and up can be involved in sports in some way throughout the year if they're interested in that. We also have many events throughout the year that sometimes are just events for our student body here, sometimes involve the community or families, grandparents, So we celebrate all different holidays in different ways. Grandparents' Day is a really special one where the kids invite their grandparents, and we just love to see them interact with their grandparents and have a special morning with them. We have Christmas concerts for various grade levels. We're having a Bubble Fest just coming up very soon, February 1st. We have that along with our open house, which is a fun event. Our walkathon, there's lots more, but we have many events throughout the year to just celebrate together and have community. We have a lot of music opportunities for our students. Students in grades 3 and up can join Alleluia Choir, which is weekly. They also sing in church and at nursing home throughout the year. All students in grades K to 8 have an opportunity to be involved in our school musical, which is in the spring. We have instrumental teachers that come in and work with us here to be able to provide instrumental lessons to our children. And just these past couple years, it's been neat to see our worship student-led worship team kind of becoming a more regular thing, and them being involved in leading worship on a weekly basis. So we are excited to have them involved in that really important way also. Okay, it's really important as an institution. We don't always like to talk about money, but it's really important to be fiscally healthy. And we are very blessed with a lot of support from donors, from our church congregation, from students obviously having a healthy enrollment helps our financial situation also. Not all of our money, actually not even close to all of our money, comes from tuition. About 70% or so comes from tuition dollars. We also receive a kind of subsidy, if you will, or every student scholarship from the church that supports us, about $700 per student. We also award financial aid to our students. This year was a record-breaking year with over $17,000 awarded for our students that qualified for financial aid. We also participate with Bison Fund, which is not an organization run by us, but a community organization that awards tuition dollars to families that qualify based on a lottery. We raise over $50,000 in fundraisers every year, the biggest one of that being our annual fund. If you are interested in being on that list and being involved, please let us know, but that is one of our biggest ways of fundraising, along with several other fundraisers throughout the year. We have about $21,000 that come in from grants and New York State aid, and then some other miscellaneous forms of income that we utilize as well.
How can we further our mission? So invest. We have $33,000 invested in capital improvement funds that we are adding to yearly plan. Like Sarah said, we're currently seeking the advice of an architect to make expansion plans and to improve. So we're continually assessing and addressing facility, program, spiritual needs using parent pulse surveys. If you're a parent of one of our Trinity students, you've probably already received those surveys last year, or if you have not yet, you will this year. And we really spend a lot of time looking and going over those survey results and using that data to help us improve as we move forward. And we also are looking to add storage facility on our property as well. That's always a continuous need. So join our community. You can scan here, follow us on Facebook. Like Sarah said, we have an open house coming up on February 1st. We would love to have you here. And the current students can come as well and participate with all the fun bubble activities we have going on. And anything else you want to say? And then I was going to close with prayer.
I was just going to say also, if you want to contact us, you can always go to our website, which is www.trinitywny.org, or you can call our school office. Judina's always in there and happy to speak with anybody that has any questions. You can reach us at 716-674-5353. Thank you so much for listening and for being a partner in our ministry here.
All right, we're going to close in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this place here at Trinity. This is your school, your congregation, your children. And we are blessed to have them here every day. Help us to be doing your will and following your way and raising these children to be children that live and learn and grow and serve in your name. We ask this in your name, Lord. Amen.